Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new series that I'm going to call Disney Ugh with Casey. Because they're not just icks, they're ugh. This is going to be a couple parts. I might do it every couple days, might upload a new one, I don't know. But these are going to be very hot takes. These are going to be very controversial opinions. These are going to be very, very hotly debated topics. Um, and I just want to kind of prologue everything with a little bit about me. So I live here. I'm a Walt Disney World annual pass holder. I'm a former cast member. I'm also a former team member at Universal. I do live right down the street from Disney, and I go about 4 to 5 times a week. So these opinions you're going to hear are from someone like myself, um, who has these experiences of doing what I do and living where I live. So I'm just going to start it off real hot, real strong. The first take I'm going to say, we're going to talk about our strollers and ECVs. Now, I see this all the time in the parks. I'm going to focus on strollers because ECVs are very, very niche. There's a lot that goes into those. I'm just going to focus on strollers for now, and I'll bring up ECVs later. But people with strollers that walk around the park seem to have this idea in their head that everyone needs to move around them. They can do whatever they want. They can walk wherever they want. They can walk however they want. They can stop whenever and wherever they want. And no, I'm sorry, but no, you cannot do that. Nobody in the park has to move around you just because you have a stroller. If the majority of the people in the park don't have strollers, and the minority of the people in the park do have strollers, then guess who has to adhere to the other side? It's no different than driving a car on the road. If you have a stroller, you need to be more mindful of people walking because you are the one that has a stroller, and you can run into people and you can hurt people and run over their feet. It's the same thing with a semi truck driver driving on the road. If you are driving a truck, yes, other cars need to be aware of you, and they need to pay attention also, but you are the one driving the truck. You have to be very cautious because if you hit somebody, you're going to kill somebody. But we're not talking about driving trucks, we're talking about strollers. That's just an extreme comparison. But I see this all the time. I've seen people with strollers run into each other because one thought the other one was going to move, and they just like did it head on, and then they got in an argument, and I just kind of sat back and I was like, this is, chef's kiss, this is perfect. I actually got ran in. Someone almost ran into me with a stroller once. A mother was letting her child, 3 years old, 4 years old maybe, excuse me, letting her child push the stroller. And I was walking into Hollywood Studios by where the bathrooms are, and the guest relations is on the left, but where the tram's on the right. And this woman was letting her child push the stroller. The child wasn't paying attention. It was looking down at its feet while it was pushing the stroller, and it was coming right towards me. So I put my foot out and I stopped the stroller. And the kid kind of ran into the stroller, and I was just like, I'm not sorry. Like, why are you letting your 4-year-old push the stroller? First of all, she's not paying attention, and she just ran into me, and you're just like 30 feet behind, just not doing anything. So strollers, very hot topic. They cause a lot of backup. Also, not so much the strollers themselves, but how people walk when they have a stroller really bothers me too. I just like everybody else. If you're watching, I'm sure you all have been walking in the parks. And not even Disney. This isn't specifically to Disney. This is to any theme park. Any theme park, you're walking behind a family with a stroller, and they just stop. They just stop right in the middle of the walkway. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. If you're driving your car and you just stop in the middle of the road, what do you think's gonna happen? There's people behind you. There's other people trying to walk. Get off to the side. It's really easy. Just get off to the side. Nothing bugs me more than when I'm walking in a theme park and there's a family of like 12 and they have like 2 strollers and a bunch of kids, and they don't know where they're going and they're lost, so they all just stop right in the middle of the road. Let me tell you, that's irritating. Well, if you enjoyed that video, please be sure to follow and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I have a lot more. I have a whole list on my phone. It's actually labeled Disney hot takes. Um, I have plenty. I have been to the parks plenty, and believe me, there is no shortage of things on this list that I can talk about. So thanks for stopping by and hearing Disney with Casey. Hope you all have a great day. See you later.